When given a graph, we can use the vertical line test to determine if that graph represents a function. So I wrote on the right here just a reminder of what a function is from what we've defined already in the past. Each input x maps to only one output, f of x. So if you're given a graph, we can draw a vertical line to determine if that's true. So we can conclude that it is a function if and only if no vertical line intersects the graph at more than one point. But what does that even mean, right? So let's look at these examples below to see why this vertical line test is helpful. So in part A, we have this curve, and we want to use the vertical line test to determine if it is a function. They've already sketched one for us here, which is nice, and I can see that it hits that graph in 2 points. So this is not a function by the vertical line test. But why is that true? If we look at this vertical line, the input or x value for both of these points is 2, right? This is 2 right here. So this point right here is 2 comma 2.5, and this point down here is 2 comma negative 0.5. So the vertical line test is a quick way for us to see that 2 maps to more than one output. So without having to say that, we can just use the vertical line test, and if that input on that one vertical line maps to more than one output, then that graph is not a function. Now, in the next example, they've drawn one vertical line for us, but we could draw infinite amount of vertical lines to check. It doesn't have to only be at one point. Now, no matter where I draw a vertical line, each of those vertical lines only hits my graph at one point. So this graph is a function by the vertical line test. And then here in part C, they've drawn one vertical line, but remember we can draw an infinite amount, and you could just visualize this in your mind, right? You don't have to actually draw these. But no matter where I draw a vertical line, it only hits my graph at one point. So this is a function by the vertical line test. So just a reminder, if a vertical line hits your graph more than one time, it is not a function.